business model is to spy. That is its business model. That is its business model. It makes more than 80% of its money by collecting information about people, pooling it together, storing it, indexing it, building profiles of people to predict their interests and behaviors, and then selling those profiles principally to advertisers, but also others. So the result is that Google, in terms of how it works, its actual practice, is almost identical to the National Security Agency or GCHQ.
Why single out Google when most big, really big US organizations in one way or another have to live alongside the government and work with it?
Google has, through its marketing power and through its, its colourful logo, imprinted on people that it is a playful, humane organization, that it is not a big, bad US corporation, but in fact it has become just that. Google is also unlike, say, Coca-Cola, an organization that does collect the world's information. It is now arguably the world's most influential commercial organization.
You can't stay here like this for much longer, can you? This is absolutely crazy existence. I mean, you've got to get out, haven't you?
There's £7.3 million of police surveillance emitted outside this embassy. It is a difficult situation. It is not a situation that is easy for a national security reporter. You can't meet sources. It's difficult to meet some of my staff, etc., because of that surveillance. On the other hand, there are no subpoenas. There are no door knocks in the night, unlike other national security reporters. So in some ways, there are benefits to the situation. But
I mean, it must be bad for you, though, isn't it? Physically and mentally to be here?
It's a difficult situation. Other people are in more difficult situations. Chelsea Manning, for example, was sentenced last year, my alleged co-conspirator, to 35 years in US prison. Here in the UK, there's a lot of optimism. Finally, there's a significant section of the UK judiciary and Parliament has seen that this cannot occur again. Earlier this year, the UK passed modifications to ban extradition without charge, to insist on, if you want to speak to someone, you've got to come to the UK or charge them. You can't just say, well, I want to speak to that person, I'm not willing to use any standard mechanisms or...
You're talking about the Swedish government.
Yeah, the Swedish government.
But the Swedish government's changed now. I mean, it's a left-wing government. They're never going to send you back to America, are they?
It's a very interesting situation. The Swedish election was on Sunday. We don't know yet what the formation of the government will be. It will probably be a centre-left government. And there's attitude changes there. We have an appeal in Sweden in just 2 weeks' time. But also here in the UK, the change in law and a recognition that the situation here should never have occurred, I think means that within, say, the next year, we're going to see a significant change.